This is probably going to be a little bit of a random video. I didn't do a reaction to the Cardiff result because I didn't watch the game at the time. So I didn't see the full 90 minutes. I didn't really feel like, I'm not going to sit there and start commenting on the whole game when I only saw the highlights. There were no highlights, so we can't refer to them as highlights because it was awful. So I'm not going to reflect too much on that, but my main thought after that was, I kept seeing people say that, oh, we're West Ham, we need to remember who we are, what club we are. We've always been like that. We've always been up and down. We've always managed to get a brilliant result against somebody like Chelsea, and then we go and lose to someone that's in the relegation battle. That is West Ham, I agree. But why is it West Ham? New stadium, new players, new manager, and we're still the same old West Ham that get beaten to the teams that we really shouldn't be getting beaten to. And it's not about the fact that, if there's a team that goes out there and absolutely outplays us, we put 100% effort in, you can kind of go, okay, right then, we were beaten by the better side on the day. But they're just not up for it. There's something not right in the mentality of the players, and it's the same old West Ham, and I do not understand why it is when everything is different. Don't matter who we get in, we're the same. And that whole thing, seeing people say about, oh, we're West Ham, we have to accept it, yeah, we've moved to a bigger stadium, but we're still West Ham, just made me think, well, why? So why did we move Upton Park? And everyone was telling me to shut up and I need to accept it, and I know I need to accept it. It's gone. There's no going back. I'm fully aware of that. But the main reason I actually accepted that we had to move was for progression. And they said to progress and to be the top club, and I'm not talking about Champions League football because I'm not expecting us to win the league and get into Champions League, but to be in a chance of winning a cup, not being knocked out to Wimbledon. So whether it's a cup run, getting to a semi-final, final, winning, or trying to challenge for Europe properly, not, throwing it away every time we have a chance to go 7th. I accepted that we needed to move. And to me, we're still the same old club that, get knocked out in the cups, mid-table, sometimes struggling and thinking there's a chance of relegation, or suddenly thinking we could get 7th. It's the same West Ham that I've known for years, and there has been an improvement with Pellegrini and the football has been better. But to me, it's not, I just don't understand it. There's something fundamentally wrong with our club and I don't know why. This whole thing now leads on to the news today of the season ticket prices and the renewals. My season ticket is now going to cost me 975 quid, and I genuinely don't think I'm going to be able to renew. I don't have a well-paid job, and I can't actually afford it. And if I'm affording it, it's through getting in more debt. And I just think, I'm frustrated, and people are saying, oh, well, we have to, we've had the season ticket prices have been frozen the last few years, but why do they have to put them up? And why do they have to put them up such a dramatic amount? I think up to 11%, some people's season tickets. And I don't understand, so we've increased capacity. So is there a need then, if you've increased the capacity, to actually put them up? And if you're going to put them up, maybe 1 or 2%, maybe in line with what some people's wages have gone up, because it's hard times for a lot of people at the moment. And I don't think you can say that the club actually need to put the prices up. It's greed, and it's football once again being ruined by money. It's as simple as that. I'd seen a tweet, someone had said, 60,000 season ticket holders, say everyone's paying an extra £75 for the season, that only is going to generate 4.5 million. Well, that's someone's wages, isn't it? Don't believe when their video that they put out, which unbelievable. The media department of West Ham is shocking. It really is. After we lose to Cardiff, let's go and say that we're putting, don't actually mention the fact the price has gone up, but let's go and say about renewals opening. Anyway, what was I saying? I've forgotten. I'm frustrated, as you can probably tell. Don't believe, is what I was going to say, that this is anything to do with that they need to put them up to invest in the team. Utter crap. It really is. The other thing, the fact that the deadline has been brought forward to what it normally is. Why? Is that because they know full well they're only going to be investing 25 million of their actual money in the summer, and it's not going to be the transfer window anything like last season, and you know January was crap as well. So they know full well they need to get people renewing now before the backlash when they don't actually buy anyone in the summer, because 25 million plus the wages and perhaps you know some of the people's wages are going to be coming off and a couple of people going. It's still not what we were sold, is it? World-class football in a world-class stadium, and you can all tell me to shut up about it, but I do not believe we are at that level yet. And people could say that, you know, it takes time, but I don't know. Maybe it does take time, but I just do not feel like we've progressed anywhere near the amount. And I'm not saying, like I said, winning the league, Champions League football, anything like that, but I do not feel we've progressed anywhere near as much as we should have already. So there have been a few other things that have created a bit of a backlash. First of all, the table saying what the founders' season ticket prices are compared to any new season ticket holders, which appeared to be exactly the same. Why put it out there? I think there were some cheaper seats. I think if you're a founder and you have certain concession tickets, I think it may have been cheaper. But, you know, for an adult ticket, it was exactly the same. Why? You know, don't put it on there. Just don't mention it, you know, because it just causes more anger. The other thing was the fact that if you go to a home cup game now, you're going to be getting 2 priority points, whereas you could go midweek to Newcastle and you're just going to get, away to Newcastle and you're just going to get 1 priority point. Crazy. I get it. They're trying to get the stadium full, but that's not. I think it needs to be 2 for both if they're going to be doing that. And the club cash, that's the same thing. It always expires before. So if you're not going to be renewing, make sure you don't just let that go. At least buy something in the club shop, because you can spend your club cash in the shop. Yeah, I don't know. Overall, I'm left thinking I don't have that much money. It was meant to be affordable football. It's really not that affordable without me probably moving up in the gods somewhere. And I just don't think it's needed. A slight increase maybe, but I don't see that they can justify the up to 11%. And if they can justify it, come out and actually tell us why. Don't just put a tweet out after you've lost 2-0 to Cardiff in a shocking display, and just say that we're building something special. They are just utterly clueless, and they continue to shock me, and I really should have got used to West Ham's media department by now, but I haven't. So yeah, I'm left now trying to work out how I'm going to make some extra money. Let me know if you are going to renew. Do you think that it's justified? You know, you still think it's affordable football, or are you just a bit sick of the West Ham media department and their shocking way of dealing with things? You know, they should have put it straight out after Newcastle if they were going to do it, but no, they didn't. They waited till we lost, and the whole bringing the deadline forward. You wait, we'll get some rumours of world-class signing strikers that we're going to be signing and things soon, to make sure that we all renew. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like and comment, and follow me on Twitter @Front9. Come on, you guys.